Good morning and welcome to A Day in My Life. It is Wednesday, May 15th. I don't know where May has gone. Look, it has absolutely flown by and we are leaving in a week from tomorrow for a trip to New York City, which I'm so excited about. If you do not know, I lived in New York for 10 years, right out of college until we moved here to Chicago. And I mean, it was home. I have a tattoo of New York. Like, it was the place I grew up. And I am so excited to go back with our little girl, who you may hear in the background. My husband actually just left today for a work conference, so he is gonna be gone the next couple of days. And so we are going to be the stereotypical daughter and granddaughter who goes and stays at grandma's while my husband is out of town. Not that we can't stay here alone by ourselves. Good morning. I don't know if you can hear the purring behind me. We absolutely have. Lila and I have stayed here alone. It just is on weekdays where my mom is going to help with Lila anyways. It just makes things easier for us to just go ahead and be there. I have a call tonight, and just so my mom can just relax in her own house, and we just don't have to kind of do a bunch of back and forth. So I am pretty much all packed. Lila is too. My mom has most of the stuff we need. This intro is turning into super rambly things because I was going to talk about the purpose of today's day in life, and then there was something else that now I forgot. Anywho, we are pretty much all packed. The only thing I haven't done yet is the stuff for swim class tomorrow, because that was in her room and I was packing after she went to bed last night. So we're pretty much all packed to go to my mom's. My mom has most everything we need there. Like, I mean, for both of us to function, the only things that she doesn't have enough of for us to be there for a couple of days is clothes and the monitor. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, my mom has everything we need. So anyway, I'm gonna get this day in the life kicked off. The number one focus of this vlog is to open a box of new merch. I have been working on this for what feels like forever. All totally my fault. I was taking forever to approve stuff and whatnot. And we finally got everything in, and the box of my stuff to share with you is sitting in my office. I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to open it together. So we will do that at some point today when I get ready for the day, but that's gonna be the focus of the vlog, is sharing that new merch with you, and then also lighting a fire under my butt to get it up and listed by the time that this vlog goes live so that you can grab it. It might be up earlier than then. If it is, I will probably just post like on the community tab that the merch is live, mostly because I want to get the daily notepads restocked as well, because I've had questions about those forever, but I was putting off. I know I explained this in another video at some point. Shipping prices now are out of this world. Like getting the merch shipped from where it's getting made to the company that helps me fulfill it is, I don't even want to share, but it is a very large number. And so even though I wanted to restock those daily notepads for you so badly, I also knew merch was on the horizon. And I was like, if I'm going to pay for that big shipping cost, I want it to all be one in the same order. And so anyway, I want to get those daily notepads up ASAP. As I'm saying that, sorry, I just sneezed. I can restock the daily notepads. Even without, well, no. Without, the reason I want to do it all together too is that if you want some of the new merch and you're getting the daily notepads, you're not paying for shipping more than once. So just kidding. I am going to do them all together. It will for sure be up by the time this vlog goes up, if not have happened already. So, okay, let's get to planning the day. All my computer and my to-do list for the week and all that stuff is on the kitchen table because I was working in here yesterday evening. Lila's smiling at Charlie. It's the cutest thing in the whole universe. There's two factors to this. Now that it stays lighter later, this room stays like nice and bright and like makes me want to work in here later in the evening. And then also my little one is mobile now, and I cannot, when I'm trying to work and watch her at the same time, which is not often. I do try to get my work done either when she's asleep or my mom is watching her. You can hear her dragon noises in the background. I try not to work while she's awake, but sometimes it's inevitable, and I was sick on Monday, so I had extra work to catch up on yesterday. So she is mobile. So the days of working in my office while she plays on the rug in there are gone. So I kind of have to find myself working out here more, and she has a playpen thing in the living room. All right, so here's the plan for today. I have been in a good routine of working out in the mornings But there is so much that I would like to get to before the live today because we are going to transition to my mom's. Sorry, Lila's toy in the background is just very loud, but that is where we're at. We're gonna transition to my mom's here after the live before her afternoon nap. So there's a lot of stuff here that I wanna prioritize that I can only do here at home, right? Like washing the sheets, changing out the litter box, getting ready, washing my makeup brushes, and then filming some stuff that can really only happen here at our house. So these are the things that I'm prioritizing. And then we have the live, then we're gonna go to my mom's. I will do some more work. And then I'm hoping to squeeze in a workout at my mom's this afternoon. I struggle sometimes with like, oh, I need to work out in the morning so I can shower and get ready for the day. But the truth is, am I doing workouts right now that absolutely require an immediate shower? Not really. Like I am not getting that gross. So I may shower afterwards before the call, I may not. It kind of depends on the timing of all of this. But either way, I'm gonna try to get a workout in. Then I have the community call tonight and then wrapping up the evening. So that is the plan for today. All right, we are back in the bathroom. I feel like it wouldn't be a vlog if I don't do a clip here. I kind of had intentions of bringing you along this morning, at least getting B-roll of the things I was doing, changing the sheets, being in the laundry room. What else did I do this morning? But it is definitely more of an effort now to try and do household things while also managing a very mobile 8.5-month-old. As of today, she's 8.5 months. Actually, in 2 days, I need to write this down. I may take the picture today and just post it on Friday because I'm actually getting my hair, doing my hair and makeup today. So people do this type of photo all the time. By the time this video goes out, I will have posted this on Instagram, where after their little one is born, they do like 40 weeks in and 40 weeks out. And it's like their last bump picture and their baby at 40 weeks. Lila was born at 37 weeks. So I wanted to do a picture of her at 37 weeks, my bump, and then 37 weeks out, which is actually Friday technically, but we're probably gonna take the picture today. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready. I recently chopped off all my hair. The mom chop, as it is sometimes referred to. I have been wanting to cut my hair short for a very long time, but it was like the wedding and then going into like maternity and newborn photos. I wanted it to feel like me, and I feel like my long hair, I hope this will feel like me eventually, but my long hair like really felt like me. So I kept it long, and I finally, going into summer, was like, all right, I'm chopping it off. And when I got it cut, I went to somebody new this time. I haven't found a hairstylist that I really love since moving here. I really liked her. There's kind of a scheduling snafu where she tried to get me to reschedule like a couple of hours before because somebody else was running late, which was kind of frustrating. But I understand, things happen and she wants to be able to service everybody. But like my schedule was kind of inflexible because I have a baby and we had plans at night and the next day. And anyway, long story short, I will probably try her again. And when I got it cut, she did style it with curls. And it looked cute. And so I kind of tried to recreate it on Sunday for Mother's Day and was an absolute failure. Like I did it and I absolutely hated it. I think I did the curls too tight compared to what she did, but tight is how I always used to do it when I had long hair, because then I would brush them out and like gravity would pull them down and it was fine. It did not work, whatever I tried to do on Sunday. Thank God I gave myself plenty of time to get ready because it was Mother's Day. I wanted to get ready like at a leisurely pace. And so when my hair didn't work, I had enough time to then straighten it after the fact. But today I think I'm just gonna straighten it because that's what I know how to do on short hair. Eventually I do wanna figure out how to curl it at this length and like it, but today is not that day because I just need to get ready, get my hair done, get my makeup done. That way I can get my makeup brushes washed. I'm trying to be really good about that this year. Like, that is something I'm really trying to focus on. Also, I typically would either listen to a podcast episode, which on Wednesdays there was like a bunch of podcasts that I listen to that go live, or listen to an audiobook. Right now I am listening to, it's a reread because I read the book, but I didn't listen to it last time, Michelle Obama's first book. But I'm trying to rewatch Bridgerton season 2 before season 3 comes out. I think it's tomorrow or Friday. So that's what I'm gonna watch while I get ready. I had it all set up before. Well, okay. I was gonna get B-roll of me straightening my hair just to use. Also, if you're not familiar with what B-roll is, it's when there's just footage of something happening and it's like, it doesn't match with the sound. Whether that is I'm talking and there's an overlay of me doing something else, like straightening my hair, or if there's music. And it's been a very long time since I was a vlogger. I guess that makes sense, yes. Since I had a vlog where I had just footage with music to the background. I personally don't like to watch those kinds of vlogs, so I am never like inspired to capture footage in that way. Let me know down in the comments. Do you like, what kind of vlogs do you like to watch? Do you like B-roll? Do you like when there's B-roll with talking? Do you like when there's B-roll with music? Do you not care? Do you just like vlogs? Let me know down in the comments. I'm not saying I'm gonna change my vlogging style immediately, but I will say that while trying to vlog with a little one, maybe making more B-roll style vlogs would be easier. I don't know. Anyway, now trying to finish my hair. Ultimately, I think shorter hair can be faster to style, but at the same time, straightening my hair to me takes longer than curling it because I'm like much more of a perfectionist with it. When I curl my hair, I feel like there's so much more room for error and like imperfection, where when I'm straightening it, I'm like, oh, it has to be like absolutely perfect, which it does not. No one's gonna watch the live today and be like, oh, did you see that one little crease in your hair? But I just find it's different when I straighten my hair versus when I curl it. All right, I'm trying to situate the camera here so I can do the thumbnail. Where did my, oh, there's my lipstick. The thumbnail for the live, and I wanted to share a little behind the scenes that I think I've shared in a video before, but it's kind of almost different now. So when I first started the lives, which that was back in March of 2020 is when I started the lives. It's been over 4 years. First, I did them on Instagram for a little bit, and then I moved them over to YouTube so that they would save on my YouTube channel. And first off, when I started them, I did them on my phone. So I was still recording everything on my phone, on my channel. And so I had to take the thumbnail on my phone before the live started. And when I first started, I was always doing hot coffee in mugs, and I would almost always do the thumbnail with nothing in the mug so I could just like hold it at the right angle and not worry about it. And then I would make my hot coffee right before the live. Well, now that I've been drinking iced coffee, it's almost the other way around, because if I wait until right before the live to make my iced coffee, even now being in Central Time, like I guess I could make a smaller iced coffee, make a pretty large iced coffee. And then I would do the live, and I would only drink, let's say, a little bit of it during the live. And then I would sip on the rest of it, but I found myself not finishing my coffee until way later in the afternoon than I want to be having that much caffeine. And so I was like, well, that's silly. I can just make the coffee when I'm ready for it. I can take the thumbnail as long as I'm ready to go, and then drink it until I do the live. So it is just after 11. My mom just got here. That is about when she gets here to help with Lila. Typically our schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She gets here and helps and watches her for a couple of hours while I get some work done. Thursdays, I try to do some work while she is napping, and then we have swim lessons in the afternoon. And then Fridays, I try to get no work done and we just relax. We have gymnastics, etc. I don't know how the amount of tangents I have gone on in this vlog are out of this world. But anyways, so it's about 11. I'm going to do the thumbnail. I'm going to film a reel that I want to post today, hopefully. And then I'm gonna open the merch box with you. All right, let's do this. Let's open this box. This is all first impressions because I have not opened this box yet. I got 3 new products. So restock of the dailies, and actually in 2 sizes because I messed up. Good job, me. Somebody should not let me approve invoices. My mom brain. I should have my VA help me with that. Well, honestly, she should look over some of that stuff. Okay, so we got restocks of the daily stuff and 3 new items I'm excited to see. Let's do the restock first. So, okay, I just had to pause that and look through my emails at some stuff. Oh well, it is what it is. So I did not get a proof for the notepads, which I just assumed it was because it was the same file, like this is the old notepad, okay, which is my handwriting on the numbers, and it's got little PlanwithLaken, and I didn't get a proof for that being, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And the new ones are here, which I both ordered in the small size and the large size. That was my bad, and I realized that a couple of weeks ago. However, the design is slightly different. Let me darken this up a little bit. The design's not different. somehow shifted to like an actual font that's like close to my handwriting, but not exact. You can see the difference here. And the box section is a little bit different. Not hugely different, but different. So, oh well, it is what it is. They're here now. I am going to readjust the lighting again. I will just have to have them listed separately on the website so that you know like what it looks like what's different about them, but that's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Okay, so we have those in the 5.5 by 8.5, which is the size that I had listed before. And if you need a big daddy daily, we also now have it in the 8.5 by 11, and this was a complete accident purchase. But you know what? There is probably somebody out there who needs that much space. So I'm gonna list them and they're gonna be available. And then I also grabbed a restock for myself of the weekly. These are also going in the giveaway, the reel that I just filmed. Okay, let's do the new stuff. So one thing is like in here, it's not even wrapped up and I'm so excited. And it is these clear cases. And I almost said the word pen, but I got two. I had Kayla send me two, and I already can think of two things I want to use them for. So one is for sure for pens. I want to start by saying every piece of merch that I have created thus far, are things that I wanted. Like they are things that I wanted and use all the time. And I basically created them and I'm sharing them with you as well. So I really wanted a clear pen case. I wanted something that was small-ish, and I'll kind of show you the size. I'll show you what fits in it because I'm gonna show you something really important about this pen case. I wanted something small-ish that fits in my bag, but I can see what I'm looking for when I wanna look for it, because I have makeup, like I have pouches and makeup pouches, pen pouches, all kinds of stuff coming out of my ears. And the couple of things that were wrong with the ones that I had, either they were huge, like huge this way, right? More for like more stuff or makeup, or they were, I liked the length height wise, but they were too short for, you can see this coming, what kind of pen I use a lot in my Plan With Me's. And I really wanted it to be see-through. I wanted to be able to see what I was grabbing. So I picked out these, which, oh, they turned out so cute. Y'all, I'm obsessed with them. I got to pick the color, the pink, and it's the done with is better than perfect. And so let's talk about it. It's gonna be big enough for my Zig dot markers. Oh, we're going on a trip next week and I cannot wait to pack in here. So they are pretty big. All the dimensions and the details will all be on the website. You can go check out the website with like the details on all that stuff. I'm just here to show you how much they can fit, which is a lot. So I just threw 5 Zig markers in there. There's 6 flares and then 6 mild liners. And that's pretty good. Like that's like kind of probably its limit, but that was what, like almost 15 or more than 15 markers. Oh my gosh, you guys. And you could even scoot this down and stick like a couple sticky notes on the side. I'm obsessed with these. Okay, so the other thing I'm gonna use it for, so this one's gonna be for pens in my backpack. Woohoo. This one, my makeup brushes. Oh, I'm so excited. And it's like a plastic, so it's really easy to clean if something happens. Because I have some fabric ones that I have messed up with a pen that has leaked. Oh, I'm so excited about these, you guys. So pumped. If y'all like these, we can, I don't know if I need a bigger one. There were bigger sizes, or we could do different saying, whatever. I get that request a lot, y'all, when I launch merch, right? Here's another thing that I did, the done is better than perfect quote on. I am buying all of the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Inventory. And so it is not easy to just be like, I can have all of these types of cups with all the different quote options and all of these with all the different quote options. I have to pick which one I want with which one, or I'm paying for a whole new order, which I'm open to if it's a item that is like really popular. But so far, nothing has gotten to the point where it's like that object, whether it's the mug, the cups, whatever, has been so popular that it has justified me buying more than one quotes, except for the big stickers, like, you know what I'm talking about, like the big 2-inch vinyl stickers. So just, that's something to think about, but you can always request it. I'm always open for your requests. Okay, Okay, now let's open another one of the new things, which again all three of these new things stem from things I wanted, that I needed in my life. So this one is a little, whoa, I didn't realize I was gonna need to put it together, but that makes sense. It is a little phone stand. Okay, that took me longer than I wanted to admit to put together. And again, this stemmed because I wanted it. I feel like I've said that a million times. And I love the actual quality of the phone stand. I'm a little bit bummed in how hard it is to read. So I chose the like engravement as opposed to like a black. And I think if I had my choice, like if I ever reorder these, I would do it in a black, because you like when it's sitting on my desk. So that was what I wanted. I wanted something that could sit on my desk, that I could put my phone in when I'm like watching YouTube while I'm working. Like, and it's perfect. Like it does that. You can do it either way. Like absolutely exactly what I want it for. Love it. And it says, it has the small progress is still progress. Let's see if I can get that to focus. I wish it was a smidge. It's like engraved. I just wish it was a smidge more stand out, kind of depending on the lighting and the angle you look at it. Sometimes I can read it really clearly and sometimes I have to like look a little bit harder. But so that is my bad. But just to know for future, I would reorder it slightly different. But the actual little thing, and of course it's silver. Y'all, of course it's silver. I love it, and it's gonna sit right on my desk. So that will be available. And then the last thing, the reason that this box was so big is a binder. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so let's rewind, right? This year, I launched my own goal planner. That wasn't this year, Laken. That was last year. Wow. Time, what is time anymore? I launched my own goal planner for now and for the foreseeable future. There is zero plan in the future. I mean, never say never, but there is right now zero plan for it to be a physical printed product. It will be a digital planner product. But I wanted to offer you something to put your physical product in. So I made a binder and I did this quote on the front. So it's all goals are achievable on the right timeline. I love it. I love it. It's just in pink. I love the way it turned out. So cute, so perfect. It's a 1-inch binder. So if you did want to print out the entire year, you could fit it. It's gonna be cozy if you print the entire year and put it in there. I hardly ever keep the whole year at once anyways. I also keep other random things in my binder. I have I'll show you. I have a 1-inch binder with a bunch of dividers and like things that I keep with me all the time. And I'm just gonna move all this into this, which I'm really, really excited about. But if you, oh, the quality y'all too is stunning. Like it just feels so nice compared to this crappy whatever one I've had for how long. Oh, I love it. Anyways, that's the new merch. I love the pencil pouch. I love the binder. I almost love the phone stand. Again, that's totally my fault. And then finally a restock of the dailies. Even if the font is slightly off, at least we have our daily planners. They're here and ready for us to plan. I'm gonna get back to planning in my daily now that I won't be worried of them running out. Where did my thing go? Where'd it go? I don't even know how many I had, but I was so afraid to use them because I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to restock them. And like the weekly one, I just was printing out more and it's easy because it was 8.5 by 11, but for the daily, I wanted that size because I can definitely see a world where somebody wants this big 8.5 by 11. And when I worked my corporate job before I had a baby and I was working my corporate 9 to 5 and doing Plan with Laken, I probably could have used this daily. But I know right now that there's no way I could fill in all of this and not feel overwhelmed. Look, let's slow down, Laken. They're the same number of lines. Like it's the same number of lines, but it just gives you, I don't know, it's just bigger. Like you could fill it in more. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. Or if you're just somebody who has big handwriting and you want a bigger size. So that will be available now. By the time this video goes live, all of that will be on the website. You can check it out. I'm glad that that's finally checked off. All right, we have a couple more minutes before the live, so I wanted to show you something new and fun I got in the mail. It is this new set of dot markers. I feel like it would be prettier for it to be this direction. One of you in the comments recommended these to me. I do love the zig dot markers. Obviously, I just talked about how I'm glad that they fit in my pouches. And these are much shorter. Let me pull one out to show you. And I'm pretty sure, like much shorter. And I'm pretty sure Cindy reviewed these on her channel at some point. I've talked about Cindy before. Love her channel, love her stuff. And I think she reviewed these and I think there was like a conclusion that it obviously wasn't as good, but one of you said the colors were a lot better, which you can kind of already see that. And I've been getting bored with the dot color options that I have. So I wanted to try, oh, I see. Okay. I should have rewatched Cindy's video before I bought these. I just jumped the gun. So they don't make near as big of dots. It's just a lot tighter of a dot, which I guess is not necessarily a bad thing. And then what I tend to do is also, I forget that these have another side too. What is that? Yeah, but these are much thinner. So this is a lot thinner, whereas these are thicker on the other side. And I like to use this to draw boxes on my like weekly or my daily of when things are happening at a certain time. Let me darken it up a little bit for you here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not gonna try them all out because this is not like a marker trying channel, but I'm gonna try some of these colors that are jumping out at me. That one's pretty similar to the teal one that is in the Zig family. Ooh, that one's fun. Ooh, I don't have any like that. Okay. How am I not making these ones as big? That lilac one was making a lot bigger. Wow, I'm pressing down very hard and I can't get it to make a bigger dot than that. Ruh-roh. Okay, these may have been a flop, but it is what it is. This orange one looks pretty. Oh yeah, oh, I love that one. Okay, well, some will win and some will lose. The pink is really pretty. There's my Zig pink. I mean, obviously much bigger. Yeah, I guess it kind of depends. But like I said, I haven't been using the daily notepad because I was afraid I would run out. But these smaller dots might be better suited for these lines. Like look at how nicely that fits in there. Oh yeah. Versus this, I would have to be like kind of thoughtful. And it fits, but it like takes up the entire thing. So maybe it'll actually work better in the long run for me. This color doesn't necessarily look like something I would like, but let's try it anyway. I know I said I wasn't gonna try them all, but now I kind of feel like I should to decide which ones I like, which ones I don't. How much time do I have? Okay, I don't have that much time. I've got to go finish getting all the things set up for the live. And the back of my office right now that you can't see is a disaster from all the filming I just did. So I just wanted to get these out and kind of play with them. They are a lot smaller. Some of them, again, are better than others, though. Like, look at those red ones compared to those kind of olive green ones from a size perspective. But the colors are much, much brighter, and I really do like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have something new to play with and some new colors. So thank you to whoever recommended those to me. Y'all, sometimes these lives just get me going. Somebody asked today, I told you the date already. It's May 15th, okay? The video is going live June 10th, 17th, I can't remember exactly which day for this vlog, but somebody asked about doing an in-person event. And it originally wasn't on my radar as I wasn't gonna prioritize it, but something I listened to last week kind of really sparked for me that like, I kind of want to. So we'll see. I just sent an email out. Like, sometimes I am very much a planner and I'm like, let me plan this thing out and make arrangements. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. So there's a co-working space nearby that has some like event spaces, and I just emailed them to get their rates. So we'll see. Stopped recording and then remembered what I actually was gonna tell you. So I'm packing up now because we are going to relocate. I think we're gonna swing by Costco on our way to my mom's, mostly just to get diapers. I feel like we go through diapers like nobody's business. And Costco's the best deal. So I think we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna head to my mom's. I'm still planning to vlog there later. I just don't know what that's gonna look like at my mom's house. But, so I'm not closing out the vlog, obviously, because there's probably still more footage, but just telling you that I'm packing up. And I'm telling you to tell my brain, do not forget, I'm gonna turn on the robot vacuum before we leave. Okay? Pick everything up off the floor and start her. Start Rosie. Y'all, I will never get over the lighting at my mom's house. Let's mute the TV. My mom has HGTV on in the background a lot over here. All right, I, to be honest, kind of totally forgot I was vlogging today. Yeah, did you forget to? We got here and kind of like chilled for a second, which I typically try to take a break after the live. We didn't end up going to Costco. I just didn't think we were gonna be rushed. There wasn't time to go and get back in time for her nap. So we came straight here, just kind of relax, which again, I typically try to do after the live anyway, to take like a little bit of a break. And then I kind of got right back into work mode. I just have been sitting here checking some things off, getting some things done. And I got pretty much everything done on my list for today, except something I added after I showed you my plan for today that I just didn't end up in my plan this week, which is to edit tomorrow's podcast episode. Now, if it doesn't happen today and it happens tomorrow morning, that's totally fine. So it is what it is, but I got everything else done, so that feels really good. I actually think what I'm gonna do now, first off, I'm on peanut duty now. You may hear her in the background. My mom went to go start prepping dinner, which is another really nice thing about staying here. I also do have a community call tonight, and so I need my mom's help, and it's just easier to be here while Sam is gone. He's only gone a couple days. He gets back Friday, so. What was I saying? Oh, I'm done right now, temporarily, work. I'm gonna take a break, hang out with my peanut, eat dinner with my family. I might a little bit though start to work on like the list of, sorry, she's too cute and I'm distracted. You ever get close to a trip and you're like, these are the things I need to get done before the trip. And it's all like, most of it was already in the plan. It was already in my calendar, but it is, but it feels better to get it into like a master list. So I started working on that earlier today, and I think I'm just gonna finish building that out. Like I did this the last time we went on a trip and it felt really good. Like what are all the work things I need to get done before we leave? And then the personal stuff that needs to get done, both household, because we have company coming the day after we get back from being out of town. I'm really excited to spend time with them, but I may regret saying yes to that request when we have friends that ask to stay with us. They're doing this like massive road trip through the Midwest, and so that's like where the timing fell. Well, it could have either fallen on like the front end of their trip up through Michigan or on the back end, but the front end we're gonna be in New York. And so she was like, well, we can make it work on the back end, but we literally come the day after you get back. And she was so kind. She's like, you can say no. And I was like, oh, but I wanna see them and I wanna spend time with them. So anyways, we said yes. And it will be worth it. It just means there's some extra like guest type prep stuff that I want to make sure we do before we leave, like wash sheets and wash towels and bathrooms and that kind of stuff. So I'm not trying to get home from the trip and prep for company, you know what I mean? So I might work on that list a little bit. Otherwise, I'm really probably just gonna edit the podcast in the morning. We have been pretty consistent about uploading on Thursdays since we started launching episodes. It's not always consistent at the same time. Like my YouTube videos always go live at 9 a.m. They're always done and ready to go at 9 a.m. The podcast, I cannot say the same. All right, hi. I just finished the community call. I went out on a little bit of a limb tonight. I'm making some changes to the community. By the time this vlog goes up, that will already have been implemented for June. So I probably will have shared that on Instagram somewhere. But making some changes that I think we need to really support us through accountability and achieving our goals. Also, I'm in my stepdad's office. Yes, beautiful lighting. It is 7 p.m. and it is still light out and like beautiful lighting. Look at all of his little houses, y'all. So when he travels, first off, my stepdad loves to travel, and he has all these little figurines from his travels. Let me show you. This is from their trip they just went on. That's Machu Picchu. That's so funny. Hold on. I think he has some sort of rhyme or reason to like what goes with what, but like it's amazing. Wait, oh, here we go. I think this is like the New York section, and this is the company I used to work for. This is the New York Life building. I got that for him one year. Okay, sorry, that was not what I was coming on here to tell you about my stepdad's houses. Remember when I said I got like pretty much everything on the list done except editing the podcast? Remember when I wrote down working out on my planner this morning? I think this is why, now that I have a stock of it again, it is going to be helpful for me to jump back onto the hourly planning. Because I think if I had actually thought about how long each of those things were going to take me, I would have been like, no, Laken, there is no time for you to also squeeze in a workout. So I lowered my workout goal this month, and I would still not very easily, but I still could get in the minute goal pretty easily, but the day goal is going to be a stretch now. We'll see. But working out's not going to happen tonight. So I'm going to get this replay uploaded and then just go relax a little bit and likely go to bed early. I am now like the person who gets into bed ridiculously early, which is really hard when it's this light out. I mean, I'm not going to bed now, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's still sometimes not dark when I get in bed. Okay, I'm going to end this vlog here. I think it's plenty long. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. And so yeah, my mom, I don't know why. I said it that way. Oh, just pinched my finger. Where did the other thing go?